So hello guys, welcome to another video. In the previous video we have learned the first new feature of Java 14, okay, which is nothing but switch expressions. So in this video we are going to learn second new feature of Java 14, which is nothing but pattern matching for instance of operator, okay, which is nothing but a preview. So here I have prepared some points, okay, let's take a look on that. The usage of instance of operator works like a charm with pattern matching in Java 14, okay. It makes your code simple and concise to read and write, okay. First question is, why do we need pattern matching for instance of operator, okay. So as a Java developer, you often read or write code that compares a reference variable to a type using the instance of operator, okay. If the result is true, the next obvious step is to explicitly cast it to the type you compared it with, okay, to access its members. These steps have an obvious repetition here, like compare, if true then cast. So here I have not mentioned the benefits of new pattern matching technique, okay. So just read the second point. What is pattern matching for instance of, okay. Pattern matching for instance of operator in Java 14 introduce a pattern variable with the instance of operator. If the instance of condition is true, the pattern variable binds to the variable being compared, okay, avoiding the need for explicit casting to use its members, okay. After listening this statement, you must be surprised, like how it's possible to access the members without explicit casting and without creating a new object by taking a new line. How? So actually you can say this is the beauty of this new feature, pattern matching for instance of operator, okay. So we will see, okay. So last point is scope of pattern variable, okay. The scope of the pattern variable is limited, okay. If you try to access it in the else block, okay, you receive an error. It means if you are declaring the pattern variable inside the if condition, you cannot use it in else block, okay, you will get an error. So we will see and prove these points practically. Let's start the program, okay. Just before starting, you can check your ID is compatible with Java 14 or not, okay. So here we will take a new project, okay. Here select Java project, name it Java 14 version, okay. You can say pattern matching, okay. Select Java 14 JDK here, okay. Say finish. Here you can say don't create, no, we got our project, just create a package here. I will take com.tib.test as your wish. You can take your own, fine, just take a class. Here I will say check test, okay. Yeah, we got our class, fine. Here I will take my main method. Yeah, I have got my main method here. I will take another method for my business logic, and I will take that method a static so that I can call that method without creating object, okay. Starting return type is void. You can say output, just set the argument as object obj, I will say, okay. So here open close, and here you can say if obj instance of, you can say string. Yeah, inside this if block we have to cast our object, okay. You can say string s equals to string of. So here you have to say obj. This is explicit casting. Hey, you all know that, I know. So sysout, here you can say s dot to uppercase. Here is my business logic, okay. So here our business logics will be executed only when our coming object is an instance of string type, okay. So here you can say checking the object is string or not. Here you can say explicit casting, new variable and explicit casting, you can say, okay, fine. And this one you can say accessing members. Yeah, after verifying and doing explicit casting. Okay, so here is our business method, which uses old approach of instance of just say it output old. So here inside our main method we can just call that method, say output old, just pass the argument which is nothing but a string argument. Here I can say hey, small letters. Okay, I am Divya. Okay, so that's it. We can run the application. Yeah, we got our output in uppercase letters. Okay, hey, I am Divya. So this is the old approach of using instance of operator. Okay, and verifying the coming object is the type of that class or not. Okay, so here you can take another static method to use the new feature of pattern matching of instance of operator. So here you can say static no return type void. You can say method name as output new. Same, we have to set the argument as object obj. So here just open the method body. Okay, here you can say if object instance of, just say here string s. Okay, you will get the error, so just go to the error. Here you can see the option enable preview features on project properties. Okay, so here just click it, the preview features of Java 14 will be enabled. So here error gone. Yeah, here you can say sysout, just say s dot uppercase. Okay, so you can see here we have not performed any explicit casting operations or any further verifications. Okay, so the pattern which we have provided inside the if condition will take care of all of that. So here you can say checking. Okay, here you can say accessing members. So new variable creation and explicit casting, that point you can say that line is reduced here. Yeah, here you can say output new, just pass a string message in small letters. Okay, so hello, I am Divya. So yeah, just run the application. Yeah, we got our output in uppercase letters, hello, I am Divya. So just print a message in two methods. You can say stress, it will print method name. Here also stress. Just run the application again. Here you can say space. Yeah, just run the application. Yeah, you can see the difference. So here you can see we got the perfect outputs in both the cases, in old approach and new approach, just lines got reduced. So in the new approach we have not performed any new variable declaration and initialization and also explicit casting to it. Okay, so that's it all about our new feature of Java 14, which is nothing but a preview. Maybe in coming versions Java will provide this feature as a stable feature. Okay, up to that we can use and enjoy by enabling preview features of our IDE. Okay, so here let's see some more points about this feature, about scopes and all. So just take another method static, same void, you can say output new scope. Okay, just set the argument as object obj. Here just print the method name stress. Okay, otherwise just proceed without this. Say if obj instance of string s, you can pass your condition here and print the message s dot uppercase to uppercase. Okay, in the else block you have to say sys out s dot lowercase. Okay, if our condition will not satisfy, then letters will be displayed in lowercase. So here you can see we got an error. The pattern variable is not in the scope in this location. Okay, so if you have declared the variable inside the if condition, you cannot access that variable in your else block. Okay, so this is the point which we have seen in the starting of the video. Okay, so we can take another example to illustrate more about this feature. We can take some complex conditional operations. Okay, so let's take another example. So create another new class. Here you can say mobile test. Here we are taking another case for proving our feature. Okay, so just take some class level variables here. You can say string model, which is nothing but mobile model. You can say double price here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Just we have to override the equals method here. Okay, so just press right click, source, override. Here select the equals. Yeah, just override the equals method. So first of all, I will modify this equals method with our old instance of feature. Okay, the traditional one. Okay, so here you can say if obj instance of, you can say mobile test, inside the if block you can take mobile test, you can say others equals to mobile test of object. Okay, so here we have just performed explicit casting. Okay, here you can take another if, you can say model dot equals other dot model. Okay, here you can take another condition ampersand price equals to other dot price. Okay, so here I have taken extra bracket. Okay, just place it here. So here inside the if block you can say return true. Okay, so outside the main if, you can say return false, which is nothing but the default return type. Okay, so that's it. We have modified our equals method. Okay, with our old approach of instance of operator. Okay, so that's it. We have to override another equals method. Okay, we will take two to compare the old one with new one. Okay, just comment this, then press the right click. Okay, source, here override another equals. Okay, we have to modify this equals, just cut it from here, it came offside. Okay, just cut it, paste here. Okay, we will just modify it with new approach of instance of operator. Okay, so here you can directly say return, inside this just say obj instance of mobile test. Okay, mobile test, you can say others. Okay, fine. Just pass another condition ampersand. Okay, model dot equals, you can say equals, here just pass other dot model. Okay, yeah, just pass another condition. Okay, ampersand say price double equals to other dot price. Okay, so we have passed three conditions here, just end with a semicolon. Okay, that's it. You will wonder when I will run the application. Okay, so just take a main method, just create an object of our own class mobile test mob equals to new mobile test. Yeah, we have got our own object. Okay, so just initialize these variables with some values. You can say here a, and price equals to, you can say 10,000. Yeah, just come here, mob dot, call the operator and equals method. Okay, just pass the same object. Okay, for testing purpose only I am saying this. Okay, just run the application. Yeah, come here. Okay, sorry, you have just to pass this inside a sysout statement. Okay, so just copy it, paste it here, delete this semicolon. Fine, we can run our application now. Fine, we got true. Okay, because values are matched with our own object. Okay, this is the old one. Okay, just comment the new equals method. Okay, so yeah, just run the application now. Yeah, same output is coming. Okay, true. So here you can differentiate these two equals method. Okay, one is with our old approach of instance of operator, and another one is new approach of instance of operator using you can say pattern matching. Okay, so here you can see how much lines we have written, and here all the lines are reduced to one line only. Okay, so I have taken this extra example for only showing the beauty of this new feature. Okay, how all the lines is reduced to one line only. Okay, and we can work perfectly. So we have completed all these 3 points. Okay, why do we need pattern matching for instance of operator, and what is pattern matching, and scope of pattern variables. Okay, I have shown you in the else block we cannot use the scope variable. So here, so in this video we have completed our second new feature of Java 14. Okay, pattern matching for instance of operator, which is nothing but a preview. Maybe in coming versions Java will provide this feature as a stable feature. Okay, so guys, if you like this video, give a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel so that it will motivate me a lot. So thanks for watching guys, see you in the next video. Okay, happy coding.